Hi folks, I'm Ian Baker, the product specialist here at American RV in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And today I'm excited to tell you all about the 2017 Vengeance 38D12 Touring Edition. As you can see, this is an absolutely gorgeous toy hauler. Top of the line for the Vengeance, has all the amenities you could want. This specific floor plan has big dual opposing slides right here in the living space, allowing for a center island and lots of livable and usable space. Let's start off right over here on your door side slide out. So if you take a look, you see this one does have a freestanding table and chairs, nice and easy to get in and out of. And honestly, I like having that in a toy hauler. Far too often the floor plans don't have a spot to eat, they just have theater seating, and you're forced to have some kind of like a microwave meal tray or something that you put in front of you. This makes it really nice where you can sit down and again enjoy a meal as a family. You'll see right here you have roller shades all throughout, which are great. They work a heck of a lot better, and they obviously give you privacy and keep the sun out if you want to take a nap during the day or sleep in a little bit too. Now if you take a look up top real quick, this is really neat. You'll see you have not only LED lights here, but also accent lighting right up top. You have accent lighting throughout the coach. Again, gives it that nice appeal that you would expect from a toy hauler. Right here, you have theater seating. But not only do you have it on this side, you also have it on the other side. So you still have your four sets of theater seating, just like you would have in most toy hauler floor plans. But again, you have the table here. Now both of these, or all of these rather, do recline, which is very nice. It's the Thomas Paine collection. The other cool thing about it is they're all heated. So if you come in, it's a cold day, you want to warm up, you can sit your butt down, turn that on, get nice and toasty. Or maybe you were out riding, your back hurts a little bit. This will definitely help, again, help soothe the back a little bit. Now while you're sitting there, of course, you probably want to watch TV, and that's what you have right here, your entertainment center, TV up top, soundbar underneath, and then you have your Samsung Blu-ray player right there. You can see they have this nice fake rock look. It definitely adds some appeal. And then the fireplace right down below. Now the fireplace not only looks nice, but it is very functional, as that is a space heater. So again, if you want some extra heat, as long as you have shore power or your generator running, you can go ahead and use that fireplace to help heat up this space. You'll see there's an electrical outlet over here too, so if you're sitting here in the theater seating, need to plug in a laptop or tablet, that is where you would do it. If we take a look at the wall here, right up top you have a nice big loft. You'll see you have the guardrail there to make sure no one falls out and hurts themselves. And you see right back here, it looks like it stops, from the side, but that's actually a storage area, and as you saw, it goes all the way back. So you can easily sleep an adult up there. You have the curtain, of course, for privacy too. Right over here, as I did mention, though, theater seating there. Again, window here lets in a lot of natural light, LED lights, good storage above. In the Touring Edition, you have the raised panel cabinetry, brushed nickel pulls, hidden hinges on there too. Again, just some of those nicer high-end amenities. So we step a little bit forward here, we step into the kitchen. So as I mentioned, one of the great things about having the dual opposing slides, it allows for the center island. This is probably your main prep space where you'll be doing most of your work. You have the dual sink top covers up here so you can utilize the whole thing. Solid surface countertops, as you can see. If we take those out, look at that. You have a huge single bowl farm style sink in there, which is really nice. If you're using residential pots and pans, you're actually able to fit them down in there. You also have this industrial style faucet here. And if you need to plug anything in, you have this convenient power tower right over here. You can just pop that up. You'll see you have a couple plug-ins there, as well as dual USB ports. If you take a look at the front here, two large full extension ball bearing drawers. You can see how nice and deep those are as well. And then storage right over here underneath the sink. Now underneath the center island, you will see they have the LED courtesy light there, which is nice. If you have anyone sleeping out here, you can leave that on in case anyone has to get up in the middle of the night to grab a drink of water. If you take a look up top, you have this nice light fixture here. You take a look, this has 5 LED lights in it, so it is nice and bright. Definitely helps light up your prep space. And again, that had the accent lighting there too. Right behind me, this is your main pantry space, and look how much pantry storage you have. I mean, you have an absolute ton here, which is phenomenal. Now, the other thing you'll notice, take a look at this. They didn't put a shelf down here. I like that because that's a dedicated spot for a trash can. You can go ahead and slide one right in there. Still tucks away nice and easily. Same thing over here. You know, if you need to, you can have two or whatever, but I like the fact that they left that open. But again, I mean, this is nice and deep here. Great pantry space. And of course, right in the center is your residential stainless steel Whirlpool fridge freezer combo. Because this is a residential refrigerator, this one runs off electric only and will use the inverter, so that way it stays cold while traveling down the road. And then once you get to your destination, you can either use your generator, or if you have shore power, you can just plug it in. It does have a filter that is built in right here, as well as right over here you have a water dispenser. Then you'll notice all your controls are right up top, so it is nice and easy to go ahead and control humidity, things like that. And then underneath is the very large pull-out drawer freezer. You'll see it has the second rack right up top here. And then lastly, the last thing I want to talk about right here in the kitchen is this. Let me step to the other side. This is really cool too. This is kind of like a centerpiece, a focal point almost. And I really like what they've done with the rock. It kind of makes it you know, almost like a hearth style look to it. So I think it looks very, very nice. And again, it is quite functional. You still have the solid surface countertops here. You will see they did recess the cooktop. So that way, the glass right here allows you to use all this as prep space. Right underneath, you will notice the 3-burner cooktop. This, of course, just folds back. And then also an oven right here. Microwave off to the side there, which is great. And then you have drawers all the way down, 3 full extension ball bearing drawers there. Another drawer right here underneath the oven. And then you will see over here you have a little additional space right next to your fuse box, which again, I'm glad that they did tuck that away. A couple LED lights in here, and then off to the side you have additional storage. The other thing you'll notice in here is you have your max fan control. If you look right above me, you have a max air fan there. So that way, if you are cooking, you can turn that on and it acts like a big hood. It'll quickly get all the fumes and stuff out of here. If you take a look in the bathroom of the 38D12, again, it is loaded with great amenities, nice and big too. You'll see right here, you have your beautiful countertop. This does light up. Vessel bowl right up top here, and you have a raised faucet. So just beautiful space. Right underneath, you have some additional storage there. Plenty of room for all of your cleaning supplies. Of course, an electrical outlet here, as well as dual USB ports. So if you want to plug your phone in, listen to music or something while you shower, you're able to do that. Some additional storage right over here, as well as a cubby hole. And then right where I was, you'll see the large shower. You have shelves going all up the side, a seat right over here too. You can see you not only do you have a hand wand, but you also have a shower bar there. So that way you can go ahead and set this to the height you want. And up top you have a nice big skylight, lets in a lot of natural light and gives you some additional headroom if you're really tall. Then right over here you have your foot flush lever toilet, plenty of leg room there. As you take a look up top, you can see right behind me there is plenty of space in there for a linen closet. The bedroom of the 38D12 has a queen size bed. You'll see that is in a slide out, that way you can easily walk around it. The great thing about this bed is it's not one you're going to have to go out and immediately replace, as it is very comfortable. You can see the nice pillow top on there. That way, again, after a hard day of riding, you can have a good night's sleep. If you take a look at the wall right over here, you'll see a couple things. One, you have a cutout right down there. A nice cubby hole, which is perfect if you need to charge a cell phone or a CPAP machine, as there's an electrical outlet right next to it. Then above that, you see you have some nice extra storage right there too. In the very nose of the Vengeance here, you have your mirrored wardrobe, big storage space. All the way up top, you have a huge shelf. Then underneath, you see you have a hanging rod, as well as some shoe storage, again, in the front wall. Right over here, this is your versatile space. Again, the shelf continues on, as well as your hanging rod. However, if you do want washer dryer hookup, this is where it would go right here. You'll see right down below are the Bose speakers. That is what will go in the back. Those can also be transferred to outside. Then right here at the foot of the bed is the TV. Of course, it is already hooked up. Window right there as well for natural light. And then you have the dresser here as well. The other thing I do want to mention, you will notice there is a third AC right up here. Right back here is the 12-foot garage. If you take a look at the floor, you will see your 5,000-pound D-rings. You have 9 of those. That way you can easily strap down any toys you want to put in here. You'll also notice how the diamond plating comes up nice and high. That way you won't get a bunch of wheel rub against the sidewall. If you take a look right over here, you do have the second entrance into the garage. Makes it nice and easy to get in, as well as several controls right up here for your lights, among many other things like your power awning. Windows all the way around, let in a lot of natural light. The cool thing about these window covers is, as you can see, they are detachable. The reason I like that is not only is this great for hauling toys, this also makes an excellent bunkhouse. You can see you have plenty of beds right here above me. You have the two rollover sofas as well as the queen mattress up top, so that makes into two big beds, so you can easily sleep 4 adults here. But the reason I talk about that with these is because over time, if you do have some toys in here, all the exhaust, these tend to soak up that smell. When you have people sleeping back here, you don't want that. You can pop these off and easily be able to wash them in your washing machine, have them come out fresh and new, and put them right back up. But let's talk about these rollover sofas a second. So these are pretty cool because they can sit in either orientation. What I mean by that is you can have them sit up just like this. That will maximize the width here in your garage, giving you the full, the full width. The other option is you can drop these down and have them sit against the wall. That will give you added height. So depending on what you want to put in here, you can have these either way. If you take a look right up here, you have a couple cool things. You see you have some additional storage, nuts right up here, storage on the sides, electrical outlets on both sides as well. Again, if you have people sleeping back here, you can easily plug in. You have your speakers right up top, Sony sound system, so nice quality speakers in here. A couple LED lights. You also have a hanger right here too. This just drops right down. Then we have a place to hang up your jackets. Right there, of course, is your TV, multimedia center here. This is your amp. Again, you have that great stereo system, so the amp helps power that. This is where your Bose speakers will go that I showed you up in the front. And then right up here is where they will plug in. You'll also notice you have a vent, both in this corner right up here, as well as this corner right down here, so that way you can vent out the exhaust. As we take a look at the back, this ramp does drop down into a party deck. It is one of the easiest toy haulers to set the party deck up on. Literally, it probably takes less than a minute. You'll also see this one is equipped with the 3-season doors. These doors are really nice. They go across just like so. You can close those both off. The neat thing about this is it gives you added privacy. It has the blackout on here, but this is Velcroed. So you can remove this if you want and just have a screen. There's a screen here. So that will allow a nice breeze to come in, or you can even roll it up or down if you want. So that way it's just at half level. But I really do like having these doors, especially because they split in the middle. It makes it super easy to enter and exit from the party deck. But alright folks, that wraps it up. Again, this is a 2017 Vengeance 38D12 toy hauler. If you are interested in this RV and you'd like price and availability, I recommend you give us a call here at American RV, or you can take a look at our website, which is AmericanRV.com. Thanks again for watching. I'm Ian Baker, and I can't wait to see you on the road to freedom.